Oh, what is happening, everybody? Hi, welcome to
pick the screen.
another Laser Time poop show, baby. But it's different today. Today we're gonna be doing something a little different. This is
we're playing Galaga or
our shit show
Galaxian
day. No, we are not. We are gonna try and help you relive the PlayStation 1 launch. I am Chris. This is Dave.
Hi,
Henry.
So we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff from the PlayStation launch period today.
September 9th, 1995. That's when America got the PlayStation for the first time. And
yeah,
so
I know it's not the Japanese
today.
anniversary, but this is when we all got to live it. So who
Boy,
the fuck cares?
that card girl was so sexy she became her own star in the series.
So this is Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer was
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer was one of the PlayStation 1 launch games, and Dave was upset because this is the shit show. We're going to show you some shitty shit. And I don't think Ridge Racer's held up that well, even though I might have accidentally been playing Rage Racer.
Hey, that's right. Your judgment might have been wrong of Rage Racer instead of Ridge Racer. Well, Alts tells you that when I played this I think was the first game I played on my PlayStation.
Yeah. I mean, this is without a doubt the first 3D racer I ever touched that wasn't Sega's VR racing.
Look at this helicopter following us.
And hey there, Xander Ruse, Night Dehumidifier Brendolf, Sam Harris, all easy peasy, all our great friends there. Nice to see you.
Oh, Animau is asking, can you not drift in the first Ridge Racer? Well, Dave just did. He lost a couple positions, but
drifted in a way.
Still in 11th place.
And I remember thinking when I first played this, I was thinking, this looks just like it does at Aladdin's Castle, and this is the future of games right here.
This is so realistic. I mean, if I was outside watching car race, it would look just like
so
this.
So Tangus is the Ridge and the Racer, Tokyo Drift.
And like this set a precedent that Ridge Racer was a launch game on almost every system up until the new gen. This current generation, I think, was the first to not have a Ridge Racer game at launch.
I remember they did come out with a new one a year ago. It was a free-to-play game on Steam, and I tried to play it for a week. It never worked. It never loaded.
Pop-up.
Namco did a lot of that. They did, I think all of their series got one free-to-play game because somebody in a meeting said, hey, that's the... So this plays just like the arcade game in bad ways too, in that like you have a timer, it's only one player,
and just master one course for like 18 hours,
and really bad rubber banding too. But also, here's a fact for you guys: did you know? You saw how this started out with that Galaxian game there as a loading screen. Well, that is because Namco figured it out and they patented it. You didn't see it. You didn't see it in other games because Namco owned the patent of it, and the patent just ran out.
Oh, wow.
So other games can put little games in load screens now, except load screens are not, they don't happen all that much.
That sweet-ass drift.
Yeah, look at that.
You are right, James Miller. Man, we need a new Rush game. We really do. How's the sound? Can people
let us know about the sound. If you ain't out of control, you ain't in control, says Night Dehumidifier.
So yeah, stay with us. We are gonna go.
Hey, Conrifter.
We are
gonna get shittier.
It'll get shittier, and we're gonna go through 5 launch games. I really want you guys to get a sense of what this generation looked like, and I'm not shitting on it, but like I was a hardcore gamer. Love my NES. I love my Super Nintendo. Love my Genesis. But when the Sega CD and 32X and all that stuff started coming, I don't know if I care to follow this generation any further. And PlayStation was one of those things I had to look at very seriously to see if I wanted to continue being a modern gamer. And as you'll see, some of the games were like, no. I was still playing PC stuff, but it was like, Ridge
Racer, PSX, Namco.
Wow,
look at
nice.
That. So Dave sucks. Course selection. I want to see. Let's see. You're gonna go high level.
Let's go mid level.
So it's the same course, but
no, we can play in different cars. And one of the coolest things my friend showed me, I thought it was fucking amazing. He was playing Ridge Racer, which it was a game I was no longer really impressed by. He loaded up a level. And he popped open his PlayStation 1 lid and ripped the game out and put in a music CD.
I remember liking Rotterdam Nation. So.
Oh yeah, that music CD, listening to music on a PlayStation.
But just like all this data was so little that the game could load at once.
And then you could listen to a CD while playing. Yeah. Though that is kind of a bad sign for this, that it's so little, but you were paying $50 for the disc.
Randolph asked, "Is there a Ridge Racer that wasn't a launch game?" Yeah, that most recent one. That's probably why it didn't take off.
Well, there were like 4 different Ridge Racer games on the PlayStation, like R4, Rage Racer, Ridge Racer 2.
Rage Racer is Namco as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all Namco. They put out quite a lot of those games, but this was, man, this did look so good. This game didn't, like, in the launch window, Namco was able to get out Tekken, like, by November, but it was not a launch game in America. And also, you guys are saying, like, 20th anniversary, didn't we just do that last year? Like, whoa.
Sony did for the Japanese launch, but come on, what the fuck difference
remember
does that
that
make
from
to
my MLG
me, a
demo
fucking
reel.
teenager?
Yeah, but that was what Sony made their big excuse to do. They're like, oh, we're going to do the big
It's not unlike all
celebration
that
of
Disney
it.
shit. They just have like 18 rolling anniversaries at the same time. Disneyland is celebrating its 60th anniversary, and
Yeah.
MGM celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Well, I knew what aging was when I was getting ready for the Super Mario's 30th
There
anniversary
you go,
this
we're doing
week,
it too.
and I already have all these
Starblade.
pictures from the 25th anniversary.
So if you didn't know, all of these, most of the billboards you're seeing are for Namco games. Starblade was one of the most amazing arcade games I'd ever seen at the time. 3D-ish, polygonal jet fighter.
I might have to go back to beginner.
So Tinka says if Hulk Hogan was somehow involved in their series, he'd be called the Ridge
Okay.
Racist.
Ridge racist, brother! Since
He's
all the
more
cars
of a
are named after
crazy taxi
Namco
guy.
properties, would there ever be cars named after Dark Souls characters? Can I ever drive the 2016 Artorias?
That would be pretty cool.
Needs more boost and extendable wings. This is Dan James Miller's anniversaries. They come once a year, says Connor Ritter. But yeah, basically I want you to be me as a little kid and figure out, do you want a PlayStation? And after the stream, we'll take your answers. I'm not sure if you will.
And Animo, of course this game didn't have analog controls. The PlayStation didn't have analog controls for years.
Yeah.
It took a while for them to catch up with the N64, making analog controls the de facto thing.
So,
Hey!
Dave,
I
I'm
forgot
not
this
seeing a
guy.
lot of elite shit here, buddy.
Though, yeah, I guess this game, now seeing it again, I'm like, yeah, this isn't shit show worthy. It's just so primitive.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
It's
look at
not.
that. That guy glitched ahead.
All right,
It's
sure.
not, but you wouldn't. But like, you have an
I
appreciation.
would never
you-
open this up.
Yeah, you want to have an appreciation for this game because you remember liking it. There's no kid who would play this ever and be,
Well, would you play Daytona USA before this? The Saturn version
Yeah.
of Daytona USA before this? Yeah, that music's better, and I like the angle on the car a little better too.
Yeah, there's a game, I don't know when it's coming out. It was on Kickstarter. It's called 90s Arcade Racer. Dave, the world disappeared.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh yeah, 90s Arcade Racer. I forgot. about
I
that.
forgot how to
Can you
reverse.
just restart?
No.
Of course not.
Oh wow!
Duh.
Well,
How progressive.
but I mean, not the. Well, yeah, you can restart the race.
Playing Burnout with Tiger Woods billboards was the best, says Andrews.
The
Proud
Brendel-
tradition that
I think didn't Burnout have Obama?
It had some Obama ads in 2008. Yeah. Brendolf says the PS1 was our second console after the NES.
Wow.
Totally skipped the 16-bit generation.
You guys heard of Drift Stage?
Yeah, look at
Absolutely
that.
anime. I
Look
cannot
at
wait
that.
to play Drift Stage. Holy shit, Dave. Dude, that was almost MLG.
Ooh.
And then all that
Yeah.
happened.
We celebrated too soon.
Who was the one loser you somehow keep
90
hitting?
Humidifier says, is this also the 20th anniversary of Nintendo being doomed and requested to go third party? It sure is. It's been 20 years of Nintendo being doomed by Sony.
Yeah.
They've been ruined. Ruined!
I did
It'll
start
never
to...
be good.
Oh, Dave.
Again!
Oh, Dave.
How did it? I just like randomly. All right.
Well, today I didn't watch the stream, but apparently today Nintendo was doomed instead by Apple, right? There was an Apple TV thing today.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? I saw
I
you were
actually-
you were at the Apple store with all the...
I just randomly, I went to get breakfast and like, I figured why not go walk around the Disney store and not buy things, which is something I do. And I definitely need a new iPhone, and I would love a new iPad. It's kind of a luxury I can't afford, so I was waiting for them to announce one. And I'm kind of bummed out it was the Pro, because that is way out of the price range I wanted to pay for a new iPad.
Oh yeah. iPad Pros ain't cheap.
So it's about the one I would have to get is $1,000. Like fuck, I was gonna get that's twice what I wanted to pay for an iPad.
Yeah. Well, hey man, if the Patreon keeps going up like this, you'll be able to afford one real soon.
Well, I really like the casualness of Apple products. I have PCs out the ass when I'm doing work and shit, but I'm lying in my bed or I'm fucking on a train, iPhone, iPad all the way. But yeah, it is one of those things I cannot consider it anything but a luxury. Dave, you're in 10th place. Is the best you've ever done.
90 Humidifier says Dave should drive like Paul Walker and not crash on the road like Paul Walker.
Ooh. Well, I don't know what that was about.
Well,
Come on, what the
it was a joke about that he's a good driver, but also not a good driver. Or well, actually, he wasn't driving.
Nothing against Luke. Lucas Black, but I cannot take anyone with a hillbilly accent seriously as a protagonist.
I don't know who Lucas Black is.
He's
a
a
Tokyo
third
Drift
guy.
kid.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Who I just rented Furious 7 on Amazon, and I love his. They cut away to his Tokyo Drift appearance, and then like this is happening at the same time. I'm like, he looks 15 years older.
That guy should be happy he asked to be in it, but he was asked to be in it. But I actually was surprised they didn't just murder his character on screen, just have like Jason Statham kill him 5 seconds after the movie ended, and be like, oh yeah, he killed this guy too, because we're never having him back.
Come on, Dave, you got to get to that checkpoint.
I think I
Snazzy
am.
one is very impressed by that helicopter.
Hurry!
Did you see Apple is selling
Thank you,
pencils for
Epidemic
$100 each now, says Conritter? What's he talking about?
I'm gonna go back.
It's a lovely juxtaposition. Apple selling a pencil for $99 and this game being half the price.
Wait, what? $99 pencil? What?
Yes, it's Apple Pencil.
But it's just a pencil.
It's a stylus, and it's got like a bit. It's chargeable, has an accelerometer in it. You can tell the weight of how hard you're pushing it. I'm definitely gonna get that.
That does sound nice.
I really am.
So
anxious.
they have a Wii remote now.
Yellow car. What's wrong with?
So they have a Wii remote now with a
That's the same.
trackpad on it, right? Is that right, guys? Tell me about it.
You know
I
what?
need to-
This one could work.
No, the new iPhone has a 3D touch, meaning it can. It's sensitive to the touch of your.
Oh wow, man, that is the future. So Tenga says, it seems Black's character might be in the 8th film. I really hope he doesn't end
That's
up
insane.
replacing Brian. Ugh, yeah, that would suck. Whoa,
Apple
you're a
Pencil.
fly in there.
Holy shit! See, I told you, Dave. Yellow car.
Burn dust. Eat my rubber.
My preferred Namco games on the PlayStation, says Sotanga, were Time Crisis and Point Blank. The fucking Gun Con was the shit.
I gotta say, man, all those gun games before Columbine ruined gun games. That was quite the pre-99 years of light guns were the best. I loved it.
I'm a big fan of Project Horned Owl. Anybody remember that one? It was like an anime light
I
gun
didn't
game.
play that one. Namco really was the tops on PlayStation. I think it was their best era, even though you could say, the pre-NES era, they did all those great arcade games, but they were so on fire with the system. So many games, like them and Capcom were at the height of their powers on the system, I'd say. Capcom was really good on the Dreamcast as well.
Oh, Animal says in the Jewish mom voice, change your transmission, David.
Are you getting your oil looked at?
Oh, David, you need a limited slip differential on that.
Brandolph, don't start from the
David.
beginning. Go straight to 5. Just watch Fast 5.
Easy peasy. I loved Warhawk, but I was actually pretty shocked to find out it was not a launch game.
Yeah, a lot of.
You remember them as launch games, but that's because you didn't get it you didn't get the system till Christmas.
I didn't get it till years later. I went Saturn, baby. Don't regret it.
Yeah, we didn't get a PlayStation till the next year, which is a lot for spoiled kids like us. But we rented it. I did play these launch games though because we rented it over Thanksgiving. We rented a PlayStation from Blockbuster Video, and played it along. And I rented one of the future games we'll be playing on here. I rented Ridge Racer, and I rented Tekken as well. Play the crap out
Guys,
of it.
we got a special treat in store for you. I'm going to call this Dave's last race, and we're going to jump into our next PlayStation game. Hopefully this works.
Better make it count.
This goes according to plan.
Well, so Tenga, Too Fast, Too Furious is so bad it's good kind of thing. It's actually the worst.
Film.
Everybody likes Fast 4 less, but I think Fast 2 is Too Fast.
It is so
worst.
bad.
Get it out of here.
Oh my god, the physics.
That's what happens when you bump a car by the side, right?
Sure. I never owned a PlayStation. Only got my PS2 years later because my parents got it as a gift. You did it, Dave.
Heritod says, what
third
is
place.
a Blockbuster? Third place is good.
Okay, guys, as a special gift, what I wanted to do for you guys as we switch games out, I wanted to show you some launch PlayStation commercials from that era.
Ooh, boy.
So what I'm going to show you now is the Japanese PlayStation commercial. Let's see how this looks.
Whoa.
でゲームが変わる12月3日プレイステーションを待て
Man, those PlayStation, I've never seen such unruly Japanese fans wanting to break down the gates to get at their
that's
PlayStation.
just how big it was. guys.
PlayStation. PlayStation.
That's just how big it was.
And it was so few yens.
Yeah, so what we're going to jump into nexties, if it works,
It was a big ass deal that the PlayStation. Whoa!
Look at this.
What in the world is
Whoa,
that?
You guess the
what
developer?
Crystal D, they're still around.
They are still around.
Man. I forgot they made Total Eclipse. Well, I will play this, dude.
So Henry remembered this game. This is a port of a 3DO former 3DO exclusive.
Yeah.
Don't skip any of this. You've
Look at
gotta see
it.
it.
Wow. Oh my god.
But this was one of the things. It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna come along with this next generation. Look at these graphics.
Yeah. No, in 1990. So in 1995, this game was already 2 years old. This is a '93 game.
So Tenga says, "I'd love to see a salaryman riot."
So how about that Gex? I am
Oh my God.
I am seeing Gex this weekend.
Does this guy have scabies or something?
Wait,
What the hell's wrong?
Dana
I'm
Gould's
seeing
here.
Dana Gould this weekend.
Oh, hey, maybe we should try to get him on this show.
I've tried 1,000 times. Doesn't work.
Hey, we know somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sam Harrison says, "Is this Halo?"
What
Yes.
is
As
that
long
guy?
as you keep
Does that guy have
watching.
a ball gag
Yes.
in his mouth? Is that what's going on here?
That's how they don't have to animate mouths. No lip sync to worry about that way.
That's true.
Wow, look at those rip-off Klingon things. They're shooting it, but there's no change to the outside of it.
Still looks better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
Yeah.
Still a better story than Twilight.
Whoa. Oh, it's on the view screen. Oh, it's... Wow.
I
forgot all
am Commander Zoidberg.
Crystal D was doing great back then, man.
But still, this is somebody I don't envy any developer during this period.
No
because
way.
It's basically what you're going to see is people trying to guess what people want from the next gen. It's not too different from like the launch era of any console, really.
They had to do it in an entirely new dimension that they never have to do this again.
You are about to witness is what we call
Tranquil Best says, for a game that came out in 1993, it looks pretty good.
That
CG is
guy's
not
voice
terrible.
isn't so bad.
son.
He's basically Commander, Cobra Commander.
Sorry, I'm doing Venture Brothers.
Tenga says, US Gamer just wrote an article about how much this game sucks alongside 3 others.
Yes.
Oh boy!
Hopefully you'll see some of them in action during
Even though
the
we're
stream.
friends with US Gamer, I did not
collusion
know
there.
they did that.
Poopgo says 10 out of 10. What dang that alien?
Prepare to abandon ship.
Prepare to abandon ship. This almost looks as bad as the original Blizzard. Whoa, wow. Or like the ones for Command and Conquer, the first Command and Conquer game. They look about as bad as this. Total Eclipse. Wow. All right.
Total eclipse of the turbo.
Press start.
ID Humidifier says that's the monster from
Yeah,
Horror
it's
Beach Party.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
It's all good.
At ease, Lieutenant.
He's talking to me!
He's quite a puppet.
He's talking to me!
Look at that widescreen. That's great.
I
Watch
know
it
you
again.
saw all this before.
Earth is being bombarded by Draxide missiles.
All right, we got to take out them Draxide dissidents.
I'm so glad you got the proper name of those things.
Our scouts
Easy
tracked
peasy's never heard of this. Tranquil
planet.
as is wondering if this is a Galaxy Quest game. Sadly, it is not.
Such a great
Fuzz,
game.
Hammer, what to save and
Look at that dildo.
Mission Shiloh.
Your mission objective and move out.
But again, this was a totally new
find
thing.
these 2 mounted pens and bring them back to safety.
right now.
Pre-rendered cutscenes, baby. We had never seen these before.
All right, here we go.
At least not ones that took up the whole screen.
Speaking of all right.
Brendel
Oh,
says,
boy.
I do not know anything about this game. Same here.
Get ready.
I never played it. Whoa.
So,
Oh shit, you know what? I think
So-
I did play this. I just had no idea what I was doing, so
I mean,
I
dude,
quit.
if you got a PlayStation or rented one, and during those early periods, this is all. Oh my God, Henry!
God,
Inverted
yeah.
controls.
I don't like inverted
Get with it.
controls.
I think a major part of me like becoming a games journalologist is that when I got a PlayStation, a new video game store opened like within a mile of my house, so I was there all the time renting shit.
And shit, I wish I knew your buttons. I thought the triggers would roll, but I couldn't get it to do that.
I don't like this
And
inversion.
you accelerate with the square button, Henry.
All right.
Remember, you're playing a PlayStation. Don't complicate this.
I got it.
Oh,
Last time I complicated it. This time I will not.
Star Fox, this ain't, says Sotanka. Yeah.
Wow, listen to that soundtrack.
The
I'm
soundtrack,
loving
though,
that.
Again, transition from bleeps to bloops to just wailing guitar. It's a CD. Shoot it, Henry.
Is there a break button?
I think maybe. Triangle does something. Oh my God, you have to find the blue.
Oh, okay.
Try triangle. What does it do? Oh, fuck,
Ah,
that was
that's your
big
bomb.
mega bomb.
So yeah, I mean, this at least Total Eclipse. You know, the guys at Crystal D, they were staying within their wheelhouse. They were just like, hey, let's just make Gradius for 3 dimensions.
Crystal Dynamics made a shitload of games that don't hold up very well, but really embrace 3D technology. Like, I'm just thinking
for their time.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing.
This and Pandemonium. Like, I was so impressed by Pandemonium. To make a 3D side scroller, I'd love to see that. I would love to show you guys that again. It's basically what every Sonic game is now, and why we're not impressed. By
actively avoiding the power-ups.
Seemed like it.
No.
And just like years of video game flight have conditioned me to think that like,
whoa,
an extreme.
Look at that! I feel like I'm flying down the Death Star or a butthole.
Or like Total Eclipse of the Fart.
Oop, wrong way.
Says Brandolph.
Yeah, wrong way. It's the inversion, guys.
Sprinklebass asks, "What did you guys think of Colbert's first Late Show episode?"
I'll never watch it again. That was an insane amount of commercials. No, it was funny when it was funny when it was funny. There's a lot, just not only a lot of ads in the show. I timed it. It was when George Clooney came on. He barely went longer than the previous commercial break, which was 5.5 minutes. And I like Tyler and I just didn't. We haven't watched broadcast television in so long. We didn't even know what to fucking do with ourselves.
Did you? Well, you guys watched the finale of
what?
David Hooverman, right?
We did, but I think there were more people here. Man, you suck.
Damn it! All right.
Tenga asks, "Are you flying up the Iron Giant's rectum?"
Is there a way to go sideways that I'm forgetting it? Okay, that's slow down. All right.
So accelerate.
Now you're going
Into
a
the
nice
ceiling.
speed on you.
And I think your health constantly goes
Flying
down,
rocket
so you really need to watch out for hitting shit, dude. Maybe dodge stuff too. Maybe not hit walls. I could do this if you want me to.
Brindle says, "This
Come
is
on,
so
Bryce.
rad. Now who wants to go and listen to my new Linkin Park CD?" This is years before Linkin Park. What was 95's scene like?
Always be shooting. Whoa!
I believe Van Halen was on their
Damn it.
third lead singer. I'm definitely gonna have to take the reins from this from you.
No, that's the inversion, man. I just
Is there no option?
give me one more shot. It was probably at the
Hey,
start.
I did better at this.
Wow, these games
without
are way
even
more like
No, this is listing
you
the
do
controls.
left and right, can't you? Yeah, see? There you go.
Is that invert? Did it change the inversion?
I don't know.
No.
Nope. Whoops. Looks like they're all the same.
it's
Oh, no. There's
wait.
one that's different. Change. There you go.
No. That's you just uninverted there.
Yeah,
That's
all
not
right.
inverted. You better do better. Yeah. I bet you do just as bad.
Will not.
Twinketing says, "I feel like you're gonna fly out of Amy's vagina onto a baby bed." It's a Sonic Dreams callback.
Yeah. It was another shit show callback. Holy shit! Jesus, Henry. So the goal of the game is not to rub up against the walls, Henry. Give me the controller. Give me the controller.
All right.
You have 2 continues left.
People deserve better than this.
I'm sorry, everyone. Dreamsphere definitely remembers this game, and yeah, the Danmar, this is bad, and that is certainly a 1995 menu screen. Easy peasy. I agree. Level select. Oh, okay. Somebody's telling us to giving us a little code here, Chris.
Oh, I don't think the
If you want to go to
levels-
level select.
I probably won't need it. I'll probably get through the whole game in this playthrough.
All right.
The way those enemies are shaped, it makes me feel like I want to fly through them too.
Yeah, they're not a big. Yeah, they're not a big like goal to hit.
Exactly. Whoa.
Oh man, hey, I'm getting messages from a famous person.
Are you?
I am. I won't name him, but I am getting messages from a famous person who is seen on televisions.
Xander GC says, "Total
God.
eclipse of press start."
Pretty bold, Chris. They think you're pretty bold to make that claim.
What claim? That I
That
made
you're
it
gonna be that you're gonna beat this the whole game.
Oh yeah.
Did we restart, or are they in a time loop? I don't know.
We gotta continue because
We restarted 1995.
And James Miller asked why you guys are fighting the ships from Tron.
They are exactly the ships from Tron. You are so right.
No, I couldn't think of their fucking names, and I own several action figures of them. I was embarrassed. Please don't tell my mom. Oh goodness, I'm not gonna make this. That's
Well,
alright. I got
now you'll
full health,
start in
full
the
health.
thing at least. I think today Chris will try Bold.
What is that from?
Is that The Simpsons?
That's when Principal Skimner is looking for
Detergent.
detergent.
Cheer.
Yeah,
Fab.
That was my last pair of underwear.
really needed.
Shit. Up. Whoa. How do I slow down?
The B. I mean,
Circle.
Yeah, circle.
PlayStation here, yo.
Sorry.
I think one of my favorite times adapting a Simpsons reference was in that episode when Bart says, I thought I heard somebody say your name in the cafeteria, but they were just saying skim milk. I worked with a guy whose last name was Salazar, and when he came like back to the
Wow, this
GameStop.
is a lot of work here.
Ah, fuck.
He asked
You're
like,
dead.
I'm not dead.
has anyone talked about me? And I'm like, I think I heard something, but they might have been saying salad bar.
Good one.
Nice one, David. I'm gonna get you, son of a bitch.
So close.
Son of a bitch.
This is how we fight colon cancer in the future, says
Yeah.
Danmar.
Grace here says, ka-chow.
Oh, chow.
Oh wow, you're in a spaceship in a tube.
This is gonna be the one.
one.
This is gonna be the one. God, I love this music though.
Oh man, Tranquilizer. I would love to do meet
what the
those OSW podcast guys, but they're all the way in Ireland.
Triple
And
bets.
so who can talk to them? Man, who
What
can
is it?
communicate with anybody in Ireland?
I'm a little. God damn it! What is it? What is it about fucking Europe that seems to like love this old school wrestling shit?
I think JR Nubis has the tactic to beat this.
What's that?
Have you uploaded the virus on the mothership? You've been
No.
using Linux before him and helping with Will Smith
What the
escape.
fuck was that?
I think you beat the stage.
Damn right I
Aqua's
did.
made,
yeah. It just
Round
stops. The
two.
stage just stops.
Oh, neat. It's just the same thing.
So
The
Tenka
same
says,
music.
but I guess
Ugh.
they ran out of space.
Ugh, this is making me vomit.
So Tenka says this is a pretty bad Wedge Antilles.
Are you inside of a
Wedge
magic
Antilles.
eye painting right now?
Yeah, I thought there'd be more of this outdoor stuff than indoor. Jeez.
Dan James Miller says, I like
fuck.
that this game just went ahead and skipped the last level of Star Fox.
Huh.
And see if you can find that slot machine.
Slut machine.
Oh God, yeah. This reminds me of Descent. Remember that,
Dude,
It's all
literally.
first
Heard
person.
that game was a.
Oh my god!
Look at that
jelly.
water.
It looks like we're flying over a Final Fantasy map.
Like that little moon in the sky.
Run!
That's a nice little JPEG. Man, oh, those Tuscan Raiders. Is I hope that you get to start outside of the butthole.
Oh, thank God.
Whew.
I am
Hank
already...
Danny O'Dwyer from GameSpot is from Ireland. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I like Ireland, guys. Come on,
I don't. It has the word iron.
My
in it.
parents are
Makes me
from
angry.
Ireland.
Dave is a rotten Mick bastard. Loved his Ireland.
No,
Damn
oh,
it.
Animo is right. This is Planet Namek from Dragon Ball. Everybody remembers Namek. You know, I need Grim to be here more often to get my Dragon Ball references. Nobody else gets them.
That's definitely the Independence Day ships.
I absolutely like. Well, actually, wait. This would have predated Independence Day because this came out in '95.
Yeah, just a little bit. I do believe Independence Day has a
Now-
PlayStation game.
Yeah,
I played the hell out of it.
it was one of the worst
Yeah.
selling EGM covers of all time when they had it on the cover.
I want whatever this is.
Oh, those are the silos where you're supposed to be, right?
But this was it, man. This is a credible developer of Tomb Raider and upcoming Rise of the Tomb Raider, trying to figure out how to make shit on a next gen system.
I wonder how many of the employees are still there who worked on this game. Any of them, you think?
Crystal Dynamics of this era were not making that because back then it was Eidos who was making.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eidos
It was
and
well,
Core.
no, Eidos always it was Core that were the developers. Eidos was always
Right.
the publisher, but
But yeah, let's see. Crystal Dynamics of this era. I mean, they obviously did Gex.
Philosoma? Man, I don't remember Philosoma.
They also did the Legacy of Kain series.
Oof. 19 Humidifier says, flying a jet into structures on an early September day. Really, Chris? Really?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm so
Really?
happy I did.
Really?
Oh.
I'm not saying these people aren't cowards, you know.
Now you're trying to get us
Clippers are not
thrown off of
cowards.
ABC as well?
Yeah, dude.
Anybody remember those references?
I'm holding out for a boss fight. This is further than I got when I was trying the game out this morning.
All right.
Hoopko says, "This is look terrible, or is it my stream?" This game does not look great.
It doesn't look great.
Yeah.
I think it looks valiant. Ooh, a secret path.
They do their best. Sorry if I'm yawning. I still kind of have a sinus infection, which I bet I will have for months to come. Unless I go to the doctor, but
Come
I
on,
mean,
look at
who
that
can
MLG
afford those
work.
things?
Fuck!
What?
Oh, I hope you were shot and not
Squealy,
that.
squealy, squealy.
Oh.
What do I?
You have
I
one
gotta-
continue left.
I'll give this one more shot. But no, wait. Where am I starting?
Aquas Major.
No, I'm not
Nah,
doing that
F
shit
this.
again.
Hey, it's been
Fuck this
15
again.
minutes anyway. Why not go to a new game?
Yeah, go to a new game.
Okay.
Hold this.
All right. So
But
in the
before we go
meantime,
to the-
guys.
Watch me NLG this year.
Before we go to a new game, I want to show you guys a little commercial.
Did Crystal Dynamics do the song "Get Busy Child"? I think that was their #1 hit in the 80s.
This is
Whoa!
the European commercial for PlayStation's
As spokesperson for SAPS,
for the launch.
This is the sequel to BAPS.
Wait a
I'd like
minute.
to talk to you about a menace threatening humanity. It's happening right here, in our very homes, and corrupting the lives of our loved ones.
Whoa.
Yes, friends, I'm talking about this. It may look like a harmless bagel toaster, but inside is a
Bagel
deadly
toaster.
donut. How do you know PlayStation is not a normal game system? It carries these telltale signs. Scientists say its effects are mind-boggling. Users lose all sense of reality. Wipe out another world.
Not a launch game.
Here we
not
have a
in
normal,
America.
healthy young man. And here we have a fellow who's been experimenting with PlayStation for only a few minutes.
So you turn into an ape?
Proof that we saps must be on our
Oh,
guard.
hey, I've seen that guy in lots of
Remember, do
stuff.
not
He looks like Ed
underestimate
Helms.
the power of PlayStation.
Ta-da!
So they hired an American. I don't. That was weird. They put that at the end of their commercial. Whoa!
Not that one. Not that one.
Whoa! We're going so extreme, man, bro. I can't deal
yes,
with
you
it.
guys
Ah!
And this was one of those situations that, like, oh, I don't want a PlayStation at all.
You guys are crazy.
And if you look at the box, it's one of the only games I think that has both an ESPN and ESPN2 logo on it.
Wow! Look at that. Oh, that what crazy what boss radical dude tricks, bro.
It's weird. This is still sports, but it really doesn't get much more 90s than
Whoa, bro! Oh, look at all those words, man. I can't read them. Bossa Nova. Chevy Nova.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to try and press X and start,
So that was
and
the,
eventually something will happen.
So that was the
Press all the buttons, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's you gotta wait for it.
So that
Oh,
was
is it
the-
loading?
Yeah, I think it's.
So
Christ
that was
almighty.
the European ad, but they had an American doing it.
Yeah.
Did they see an American as like a great an authority figure?
Easy. Are you? I could not figure out a fucking thing in this game.
Do they think an American telling them not to buy something would make Brits want to buy it?
Was this before or after?
Charlie.
Disney
Fuck
got
skateboards.
bought ESPN, I
Fuck 'em.
believe. Right around then. Reggie Costa.
Bro, it's me, Reg Costa.
No bikes. All right.
Jimmy
I
Himmel.
think we got a real loser right here.
Jim Hummel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta
Jim
be.
Hummel. Thanks to
No,
come
rollerblade, fuck that.
stream games on ESPN3.
But when you also have to, a couple of these games, like, there hadn't been a finite PlayStation
Hey,
control
Mom.
stream yet. Control scheme.
The Schnazzy one is very impressed by those 3D character models.
Not me.
Yeah, no,
Doing,
I
Dave.
Trying to.
Joe Cranberry.
and
Okay.
Tranquibizzle, I think this was
You know you're
after.
selecting the
I
racer
think,
constantly, right?
I think Disney
Yeah, no,
didn't own ESPN until a few years later
Oh,
when they bought
ESPN.
ABC, right? Whoa, that's our town.
That's where
Let's
we're
see
doing
how they
this
looked
right now.
Let's see how San Francisco looked 20 years ago, back in the first tech bubble.
Where's the Razor Scooter rider? Says Dan James Miller. It's
You
not
might
this
recognize
game.
that font from PowerPoint.
But you will. I think you can get different equipment. Look, notice people
Oh
are
man,
using Street Luge.
Whoa.
So I think.
So you're on inline skates, bro.
I think X is accelerate, and you'll notice you'll have you have a bar up top. That is your stamina,
Yeah, see, I can do this stuff.
and yeah, all the shoulder buttons are road rash attacks. So,
The nice flatlands of San Francisco.
dude, you made it. It's some elite shit, David.
Get out of here, loser.
But
Oh man, that loser tripped you up.
But again, if you're just joining us, we are celebrating the PlayStation 1's launch with
Yeah,
all the weird
20
shit we
years
can.
old in America.
We got 2 more
This
games
is
to
another
show you.
launch game. Yeah, we just we started with Ridge Racer, did Total Eclipse. Now we're at the Extreme Games of ESPN.
So my defense for liking this game is I did not.
Ooh,
oops.
you weren't going
Oh, so you
fast
have
enough.
played this.
Yeah, I
So
played
you know
it a
the,
lot.
you know
of
the jump button? I think it's triangle?
Nope,
Or
it's square.
X, square. Is your character an animated GIF? Says Pasta Yes, and it worked for Five Nights at Freddy's. So don't knock it.
I guess your stamina's pretty low at this point. Whoa!
not quite.
Yeah, I gotta go through those gates and get more powers and stuff.
I don't even know if that's how it works. I couldn't.
I think
Well,
yeah.
where's
you
your
you have to
place?
stop
I don't even
accelerating.
see
If
where.
you hit-
Hey,
oh, there it is.
I beat
You're,
one.
If you hit the circle button, you'll crouch
Ka-ching.
down,
Money.
and
Money.
look, your stamina's going up.
oh, you must go faster when you're crouching, right?
Well, I thought you would, but you have to be
Yeah.
downhill.
Are those luge guys passing you though? If you're
What
in
a
15th place,
loser.
they might be lapping you.
No way.
But you
Lapping
can't. There's
you.
really no way to go in a circle in San Fran.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, you're right. You do go. I think you go a tad faster if you crouch.
Because
That's how aerodynamics.
the
work.
main thing I remember about this is my friend
Oh, you
had
catching up?
my friend had a PlayStation with a demo disc, and I'm playing this and like not impressed. Do not want.
Yeah, this is
one.
just a JPEG in
Yeah.
front of a scrolling thing. Oof.
Look at that.
But
Take
these
that,
are
loser.
the powerhouse games on which
Yeah,
the
those
PlayStation
fucking
was built.
luge guys. Jeez.
Fucking luges.
Do people still do street luging? Is
I
that
don't know.
still a thing?
Well, yeah, I think I hear a bunch. I've seen a couple
Oh.
skateboarders bomb hills in SF. I mean, that is a really dangerous proposition.
Animo
Hill.
says, I have a picture of myself in
See,
rollerblades holding a basketball with an absolutely sick limp wrist pose. Like, a limp wristy pose is
T-Biz says, I think I just saw Uncle Joey. 35 miles per hour is hella fast for rollerblades, points out Melikuya. By the way, it's
I
almost
would
at 50
say, yeah.
miles an hour.
Night Humidifier says, did you remember to tell your parents that you were gay before using rollerblades? It's the hardest thing to do after all. That's a joke I told once, I think.
That's
A joke I failed at.
yes.
Where'd I do that?
Probably at this very
Stand
mic.
up class.
I mean, I didn't do it in stand-up class. I did it in improv class. Remember that, Chris?
George Taylor Ogg says, Robert Lozier. I'm Robert Lozier.
I'm a Robert Lotion.
R is for Robert.
Ooh, ouch. Sick burn, dog.
Easy
You're gonna-
peasy ass.
Yeah,
Is this a deleted scene from Airborne? You were in the.
Oh no!
You were in the zone,
Oh,
brother.
man,
you
you-
were feeling the arrow we're trying to put on.
You
Think
must have
Airborne.
just crossed Powell Street, huh, Dave? Huh?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
you have not gained any positions by
I did.
knocking these
I
guys
just,
out.
Yeah. Well,
You're 14th. You just passed 5 guys.
all right. So they're not all.
So
Some of them have lapped me. Yes.
I don't.
Ugh,
Ooh.
fucking.
I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
Yeah, I feel like you should
What's
at
the
least be
end
in, like, 9th place by now.
So you have played this, Dave?
Yes.
All right. Doesn't look like.
We're
I'm
going to
just
keep
saying.
asking you if you've played it, Dave.
Played it in 1995.
Why don't they do
Deploy
X games
ghosts
like
is
this?
man.
All extreme games at the same time, and they're punching each other.
If this game was so bad, how come they made 2 sequels?
Was it 2 extreme and 3 extreme?
Yeah.
Was that the one that has a classic scene of Dave Mira saying, like, what if it snowed? No, that was a snowboarding game, yeah.
No, yeah, that was
Johnny Mosley
in San
Magic.
Francisco.
And that was not Dave Mira.
Poop Ghost says it's the true ending of MGS5. You're right. I should have said spoiler.
It's like a
never
sketching
make
game,
it.
but it doesn't look as
Holy
good as
shit.
with Mega Drive graphics. Yeah, also, this really should have music behind it. The lack of extreme tunes.
I'm singing mid-90s punk rock.
Oh no!
Oh, man. Apparently
Get outta here.
that's like the desert sand and, oof.
Oh, man.
No, that
You think it would
mofo.
slow somebody down to kick their legs while they're
fuck.
inline skating?
You think ESPN would
See if I
frown
can do
upon
it.
this behavior?
Boom!
Oh!
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff Disney got rid of when Disney, oof, man, you peeled your skin off your face.
Tedador says Skitchin. That's a good reference. Skitchin was a.
Wasn't there a
Genesis, very
WWF crossover game called DX Games? That's right.
Oh, right in the cable car.
I should have went through the door, but I didn't know. I should have known that the physics were not that
There's
advanced.
like
back
one
then.
cable car
Have they
left in San
passed
Francisco.
the
and
Laser
you couldn't
Time
move.
offices yet? I think this is more in North San Francisco.
This is not San
I think
Francisco
this
in
is
the
all
slightest.
north of. Well, this looks just like Golden Gate Park.
I mean, look at how big these hills are.
Yeah.
You show me a place in Golden Gate Park where there are high shrubs on both sides
And no
of the road.
homeless.
And no homeless people.
Look, this was the launch game. They didn't have the memory for homeless
I
people.
bet they didn't have the budget for the soundtrack. We talked a little bit about.
I pressed jump. I totally pressed jump.
Was it last week's Video Game Apocalypse about best PlayStation games or something like that?
Yeah.
But Tony Hawk was pretty instrumental in adding.
No pun intended.
Yeah, and adding licensed tracks. That wasn't a common practice at the
Certainly
time.
not. It made a lot of musicians rich.
This is still 100% better than Tony Hawk Rides as Twinkie Dinks. I agree. Holy shit!
Hey!
Bridge, Dave. Are you heading into Marin?
Yep, gonna go visit a winery.
I'm gonna watch you lose at
Have
Skywalker
some nice
Ranch.
cheese. Nice
See,
looking-
guys.
And look, we're about to have a hang sesh, all the bros.
You can watch people kill themselves, brah. You got $80 for that, brah. That was a lot more money back in 1995.
You could rent an apartment in San Francisco for $80 in
Oh my God!
1995.
And how much do you think those apartments were back then? If I could travel back in time, it would be to get an apartment for $300 a month and then live there for the next 20 years.
I hope you can get to a different area.
Ass.
you?
Ass.
I don't know how to change the
Show
letters.
me that
Ugh,
ass.
you gotta use the directional or the face
like,
buttons.
Playing all these games before the stream, it's like Sony did not
Ask
send.
BBBCCC.
Sony didn't send anybody any guide. We think you should use this button for action and
Yeah.
confirm.
Yeah. And look at that. That's so bad. Like, that's what you use for high scores. Spell something out. Make it fun.
By the way, guys, did you know why in Japan it's the X button and the circle button are reversed as the OK do it? Because in Japan, circle means yes, X means no.
Yeah.
And so you would hit the circle button to say, yes, I want to do
This
this.
is where I do it, I believe.
But
Nope.
in America,
What are you
we
doing?
hit the lowest button
Oh.
to be the confirm one, no
fucking
matter what it
loser.
says on it.
Look at those
Whoa!
RCA inputs in the back of the
That is great. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
how do you
So I gotta
Oh, you
find,
gotta-
find a good luge rider.
and the luge is green?
Was it? I've already forgotten. It looks like it, right?
Yeah, I think it's
That guy looks like somebody.
Saul I better call Saul.
Saul Berlin, do you think he's still alive? I'm going to look up if Saul Berlin's still
Race.
alive. I think
Stop.
you mean, Pasta Bird's right.
It'd
I
be-
mean cross, not X.
It'd be great if this stage was hilly because San Francisco was not.
Yeah, because it seems to have that tuck down for to reduce wind resistance, but there were no hills. Oh my God, really? Can you still hit people?
Yeah.
You look like a little handicapped dude. You look like Eddie Murphy in Trading Places, like stuck in a race.
All right, I'm gonna figure this out. I swear.
I don't think you're going to be winning
If
yet.
you hold circle,
I'm picking up speed. Ugh.
that's real bad. See, now it qualifies as the shit show. Thank you very much.
Because I look like a literal turd right now.
Saul Berlin, is that who I meant? No.
Oh, I forgot the Hulu.
Look at this
Hulu?
spinning
You
background.
forgot to watch Hulu?
No. Luges can't jump.
Ah.
Holy shit, Dave! What did that do for you?
I don't know. I think they give me speed or
They
something.
don't.
Dave's character looks like the guy who played E.T. Is it the guy with no legs who wheels around?
Yeah, it
a
looks
lot?
like Johnny Eck. There's a reference for 4 people.
Snazzy one thinks that's a sweet soapbox derby car. Oh man, that reset takes some time. Oh, bro,
never
Easy
make it.
Peasy says I used to luge when I was 10.
You did
It was
not.
very dangerous and dumb and fun.
You did not. That's awesome. Where are the Mormons? Is Tranquil Bez?
They're at home praying.
They don't approve
Oh,
of
is that a
this
chicken?
human
Oh
activity.
yeah, man, it's way too extreme.
Robert Luge. I cannot get that out of my fucking head.
Oh, look at that! Now,
Oh, branching
now
pathways.
yeah, you thought Mass Effect was the first game to give you moral choices. This one, look, I'm alone here too.
It is. By the way, guys,
Everybody!
it is so goddamn hot in San
is
Francisco
ridiculous.
still.
This hurts a
Nobody
lot.
suspects the loser.
It's gonna finally cool. Man, it's apparently gonna cool off this weekend, but even like today, tomorrow, and the day after,
Uh-oh.
still gonna be
Uh-oh.
hot.
You got it.
Don't crush me!
You got it.
I'm but a loser. This fucking that guy's on my shit list.
How long before the PS1 was truly How long before the PS1 was truly better than the N64? It seems like the N64 had better launch titles. It did. Mario
Yeah.
64 is probably one of its greatest games, and it came out
Yep.
day one.
And then there was Wave Race,
Motherfucker.
which is good.
And I think that...
and it had almost nothing else.
In a
Pilot Wings is fine.
In a PlayStation era, PlayStation's always launch with no good games.
Yeah.
Almost always.
They always, they kind of can just depend on the name value, you know. In Japan, this didn't come out until May 24th of 96.
Really?
Yep.
Someone did.
It's Deku
finish their presentation on the X Games. Circle, Dave,
Exu
circle.
Games.
Holy shit.
Whoa, you killed that guy.
That man
This
is
is
dead.
extreme.
Ah!
And you did it on ESPN cameras. You're not going to get away with that, Dave.
This game was sponsored by Surge. I'm surprised. Says SD Pro.
Brandolph is saying whiskey. I could use some whiskey. And a nice cold whiskey. Tedador says it's still better than the Arkham Knight Batmobile levels. Oh, those got better.
Yeah.
Those got better.
Well, I just wish so much of the game wouldn't have been based around it. I like being Batman without the mobile. Oh my
Hey, it's another loser. Hey, buddy.
everyone.
Hey, buddy.
Look how fast he's going while riding in the goddamn
Man.
dirt. I know very little
and
about luge,
those
but you shouldn't
crushing
luge in the
machines-
fucking rocks.
Yeah, that's how extreme they are, bro.
Miller Time says, Dave, I'm just a teenage loser. Dude, that was lead as fuck.
Yep.
I don't want to.
Listen to Iron Man, baby.
Oh, Anna Mouse says, what sacred native land shall we luge through today? Navajo? I think we should go Navajo.
In 1995, we didn't care about
secret
such
area.
Saw
things.
a secret area in there.
I'm so angry I could punch that guy.
I mean, those rocks look like the government built it.
Yep.
I'm not buying that at all.
It seems not aerodynamic to stick your arm out like that.
Dreams here is pointing out for the N64, GoldenEye 97, Ocarina 98, and then Nothing for Ages.
In 2001, they got Paper
was
Mario
skanking.
also.
The hell are you
no!
Ooh,
You gotta jump that trizzle. Oh
Just-
my god.
No,
Got so lucky.
You're lucky, and
So
you're still
lucky.
in ninth place. This is the best you've done.
Chris, Brandolph is saying I need to isolate these punch noises. Yeah, they're really good.
All right.
Look at all making all that money.
Oh god.
Well, what the hell are these?
Why would ESPN do this?
Yeah, this seems
Just to
like
advertise their brand.
I would think ESPN probably had to fill out a lot of legal forms to do all that.
And
Light
all-
Slash was
like-
thinking, I'm thinking more of I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
That's very 1995.
Indeed it is.
Another hang
I want to see one
Boy,
more
this
stupid
hang sesh doesn't look all that fun, man. Unless somebody brought another 80 bucks.
80 extreme Sony dollars. Sony bucks. They're a fucking Sony bucks.
So is Sony an investor in the ESPN?
I mean, well,
in the
It's a
X-
Sony game. Sony exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
that's right.
This is one of the. Oh, actually, we'll be playing a bunch of American-developed games, more than I thought. What the
That's
hell is
right.
going on in this game? You should be Road Pizza by now, says Sotanga. Show me one more stage, and then we need to move on.
Okay.
to
Ah,
the next
yes,
game.
this was 989.
Guys, can you copy that down?
We will be.
That's quite a
Anybody
password.
remember the password?
Wow.
Fuck, I can't like that.
Dave's making more money in this game than in the Laser Time Patreon. Says,
Hey.
says
No,
Brandon.
no, fuck. Sorry.
You gotta exit, yo.
Buh.
80 extreme Sony dollars, says McPhee. I know, right? Only 15th place.
Test.
More.
Test.
Ugh.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Did you do something?
Yeah, it's probably loading.
Oh, ball sack. Is it loading? You can't move it or anything?
Nope.
Balls.
Let's see.
There we go. Motherfucker.
Brendolph says, I kid. I about the Patreon.
Okay. I thought for a second I had
Are we just
You're
missing
playing
the
on
music?
easy?
Are we just missing the music then? Maybe the music isn't in our MLG
Yeah,
system.
maybe not.
Italy.
Hey, my
South
town.
America, Utah, Lake Tahoe.
Italia, hey, go to
Yeah.
Sani, Fabrizio.
Yeah, we go there and we race for the gabagoo.
Maybe do like a race in...
the bicycle. They love the bicycle.
Oh, look at those bike, the board, the illusion.
Look at that GeoCities website.
Punk
you pulled up.
monkeys.
Punk monkeys.
Twinkie Dink says
know what, I'm gonna
that
gonna
this
scat
feels
more.
like there
Watch
should be
me.
a Yo Yogi reference in the game.
Yo. God. Man.
What game are we going to stream on 9/11? Well, that's a Friday, and we don't normally stream that day. So
All
sorry.
right, need a biker.
I hope there's a character named Anita Biker.
There we go. Samantha Lyons.
A woman?
She ain't lying about her skill.
She's beautiful, too. Look at that. So what, you can make somebody who's a biker ride a luge thing? Why
Yeah.
would you do that? Why wouldn't you just have?
Yeah,
him
it's
use
how
the
you gotta
finger
manage your.
expert?
I think if you do a season, you have to switch it up
Did
sometimes.
Tanga say the test volume was groovier than Battletoads pause menu? Test.
On your mark.
Ooh, boy.
Set.
I love how they chose Utah and San Francisco.
I wanna ride on my bike. Look at this.
look at
Bikes
you.
are so OP. Look at that.
Well, we
Immediately-
shall see. We shall see.
And bunny hop.
Oh yeah, like you'd be way faster on a bike. The cyclist would have an unfair advantage outside of whatever. Lance
Like
Armstrong was
when
doing.
I was a kid, I always had an idea for a baseball game. I probably
boy.
shouldn't talk about, but because it'll still make me millions of dollars. But a baseball game where you can use different bats, like a wiffle ball bat or like a metal bat,
To what end?
and then you'd use any kind of ball. So you could use like a tennis ball or a handball.
Racquetball, man. You knock that shit out of the park.
Yeah.
Good luck hitting it. That's a small
Fuck.
ball.
All right, that was a little MLG.
Somebody, let's see, they'd like us to stream Mario Maker on that day, but we'll be too busy doing our Patreon Super Hangouts. If you're one of our top dogs in Patreon, we're going to be starting doing our Hangouts with our patrons, guys.
Chris Capel says, somehow I feel I don't think this is accurate.
And at the same time, we're
I don't know,
also
Chris.
still...
Does it not look like your homeland?
Hey, little bit.
Also, patrons, we're still prepping all those... man, they flew through those
All
things.
about the money, as long as you get the money.
But anyway, patrons, this is a very capitalistic game, man. And we're also preparing our physical items. We're getting there on the track. I'm about to buy a $150 printer of postage.
Oh God.
But we'll be able to use it forever.
I'm telling you guys,
Oops.
hang tight. If you're just joining us for whatever reason, and I can't imagine you are, I would be leaving. If I were. This is our normally our shit show slot. We are trying to help you relive the PlayStation launch of 20 years ago to this day.
I feel like I should have played as the biker on the San Francisco stage show. He would have been uppity and yell at car.
Oh God, why are people always in their bike lane? Don't they?
That was
get
awesome.
it?
That guy smashing that woman's window in with a non-violent shirt on.
Yeah, that was pretty great. And then his mom is defending him, of course, and his photograph is him with the most stylish of mustaches.
I don't know why. Like I'm a biker in San Francisco as well, and I am a total asshole about it. If a car fucks with me, I will totally rage and yell.
But drivers in this city are idiots too.
Yes.
So it's
they're idiots. It's just like my mistakes can't hurt me or
Yeah.
can't hurt you.
That's true. Their car will be fine. You're just a man.
Yeah.
So you ride around like you're invincible.
yes.
Whoa, look at those
Look at
Roman columns.
I believe those
man.
are ionic columns.
Marble columns.
You really slowed down to
Underrated
kick
SNL
those
skit.
dudes.
Oh, and
I
you
don't
got-
know
you
that
got
Marvel
lapped.
columns one.
It was Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, hey, I just
Get
remember
this
one.
one. Oh, that one.
Dave, did you really appreciate the that Long Island girls one? It's like, call the girls of Long Island. I
Yeah.
remember Alec Baldwin was in that one.
And a
Did
brandy
that remind
snifter.
you of some of the ladies you called back in Long Island?
Yeah. Was it like a big race to date the girl with the highest hair?
Yep.
I got some MLG glitches in effect.
Yep.
They're like Jersey girls, but with more pride, I'd say.
Yeah.
Unwarranted pride.
What are you talking about? They're from the island. They don't need the shore. They are the shore.
Randolph says, "I'm glad
Yeah.
we got to see that stage from Sonic 3D in 3D in here." Oh wait, that was the last stream.
By the way, I am still so mad that
But I
that
meant
Noelle
to say,
Foley is with that clown.
guys, if you want to see shit, this is the shit show.
Yeah.
The game we are gonna get to Toshinden in a little bit, but the game we are gonna stream next is by far the shittiest.
Wow,
It is-
even worse than Total Eclipse.
It
huh?
is wonderful, and of course, I also want you to stay tuned because we're going to show you the U.S. PlayStation
Ah,
launch
look at that. You
commercial.
see that little cart right there?
Yeah, everybody
Like a
agreed.
gelato
Oh
cart.
man, Pastaberg thinks they're worse than Jersey girls, Long Island girls.
Amy Fisher was Long Island girl, and she.
Oh man, I forgot.
it's
Joey
very-
Buttafuoco was repping Long Island back in the day, wasn't he?
The Long Island Lolita.
That's right, Long Island Lolita. Oh
They
boy.
couldn't model in a bunch of fat Italians pantomiming spitting on you.
Billy Dreamer says, "I live in Long Island. The people here are trash people." And SD Pro says, "Dave, so you getting HGH power ups in the stage?"
Wasn't
Yeah, see, I'm trying to get that one testicle out of my pants.
everybody? Oh my!
Oh! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my God!
Oh shit! I didn't know I could.
Yeah,
like,
actually,
light those
everybody
up.
on Jersey Shore Like, the show was set in the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Everybody on the Jersey Shore was from Long Island.
Some of them were.
Dude.
The classier ones, to be honest.
The classier ones.
some are from
my
Jersey.
father's from Long Island, Dave.
Was Snooki
Born
a
breakneck.
Long Island?
Yeah, all right. All right, guys, we are going to jump into our next game. So hang tight. And you guys keep up the chat.
A commercial.
Yeah.
I'll show you one last commercial. This is the favorite Euronote commercial. Yes.
Whoa. Take that, Sega.
Saturn Bites? Don't know
Oh
if
my
I've
god,
heard of
look
that.
at all those football players. You can't see that, man. Oh my god, the punches.
The games are ready.
Oh. I don't know if I am.
Yes, now.
They were
I heard
right.
Tosh.
Hear a bunch of that in a second.
Yes, now.
Oh man.
All right,
Oh, I am so not ready for that.
None of you are ready for this, and who knows? Maybe,
Am
maybe the
I-
game won't even load.
The color red
So,
E.
this launch
I-
game...
Whoa.
Have either of you played this? You want to take the reins? Or,
no, I have played it,
Genki.
but I think it's going to be fun to watch you be
What is
frustrated.
What is Genki in Japan? what do you
good.
mean?
Cool.
Cool. The cool game.
So this is
That's
Khalid.
the game.
Mm,
It's
burns.
an A imperative. I believe it's called like the blood or the bloodening, but the
Oh my
U.S.
God.
Censors would not allow that title.
I love everything about this so far.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my
So
god.
this being the
Wow.
shit
So,
show.
the DNA imperative.
August 16th, 2038.
Sweet.
International
2038, we're
Peacekeeping
almost
Force
there.
Headquarters, Auckland. Control picks up an urgent message from undercover.
Our helicopters are now
agent
tourists.
Frank
Our dig
Wilson,
ships.
Full observation base of the giant Bifrost group. The message reads: Situation critical. Kim must be stopped.
Whoa.
Kim must be stopped. Hours later, a Liger assault chopper is speeding toward the south base.
Thank you,
carrying
Billy Dreamers, for that
IPKF
commercial. Gave me such a
Polar
teenage boner.
Operations team.
Yes, that was the point. Yes, good.
Plus the bird says, Kaliak, the guy from Soul Calibur with the stick.
Observation base airspace. Time to target 360 seconds.
We've just been circling this
Enter
thing for like
protect armor.
30
Stand by
seconds.
for
They were really
landing
proud of the
and
model.
entry.
That has to be the secretary, right?
Branch Alpha, I think it's just
Whoa.
all caps. It's just 90s as
Captain,
fuck.
the screen shows evidence of survivors on base.
This makes the game look way
Isolate
more exciting
all
than it
survivors
is.
and watch your backs. All right, men, time to go to work.
All right.
Each
Now remember, you have no dual analog.
At 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Initiate emergency evasion maneuver.
Oh
Time
man.
remaining to impact 4 seconds.
Cortana?
3
Yeah, that is
seconds.
Cortana talking.
Khalid
Right.
sounds like an STD I wouldn't want, Twinkie Dinks, as opposed to an STD you would want.
The city pro says, click. Ask your doctor about it. May cause right field ventriloquism.
May cause buyer's remorse. But yeah, I think this is probably a much poised.
Whoa!
This looks to like a first-party game. I think it was poised to be way bigger than it was. Yeah, but yet another reason I did not pick up
Coda,
PlayStation.
ID
on
number
launch.
A624F. Captain, International
Oh, Big Daddy survived.
Polar Tactical Operations, White Lightning Team.
Wow.
Objective.
Next,
Bifrost
I'm
There's
in
South
quite a lot of
Coast.
storytelling here.
Mr. Bubbles.
Liger downed in missile attack originating
Liger
from
down.
base.
Napoleon
Team
Dynamite's gonna be
test.
pissed.
Carlos, voice contact affirmative. Condition, uninjured. Warner and Fukuzawa, voice contact
That is
negative.
so a Big Daddy.
Proceeding towards
Light
South
slash.
Base.
Someone,
These
uh,
graphics look like real life.
Starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, says
Kim
Brendan.
wants to play
Someone
rough,
really-
huh?
Oh.
Okay, Doc, you asked for it.
Stephen Hawking's the villain?
Objective 50 meters directly
God,
ahead.
it is so hot.
Activate protect armor combat mode.
So yeah, this was a Sony published game.
Proceeding toward target entry.
Man, Genki is still around,
First Kim
or
blows
it
us out
was
of the air. Now he's rolling
reborn.
out the welcome
Jenga says
mat.
this game gives me
What's
a
the
bad
little
feeling
lab
my
rat up to
polygon
this time?
count.
Yeah. Let's see, man, what did these guys do? Boy, this was one of the few games they even launched in America. They did so many games that were just Japan only. Like Shoto Battle.
And title. And
yeah,
show.
yeah.
And
Thank God.
alright, okay.
Oh, you think you're done with the cutscenes?
Okay, yeah.
Boy, Genki just makes garbage.
Skip, can you move me?
Oh,
move
yes.
me to or plug in my
we go.
controller into our MLG PS1.
Bam.
Boy, I had no idea Genki was still doing shit.
Gear.
Genki is. They make trash games and now they're on the mobile. Oh, what a start screen! What a start screen that is! Wowie, wow, wow. Sure,
yeah,
card one.
pick
They
the
better
first
not.
card.
They better not require my memory
That
card.
8 MB card.
Oh, Genki did the Peace Walker
Unidentified
HD
object
conversion. I did not. I did not know that.
Did not
Access.
Take your time, Kalik, says Billy Dreamer and Snazzy Went to Shilling. We get it.
Let's see here.
Okay.
What else did they do? Oh, they did Kingo. Man, Kingo sucked. They did Kabuki Warrior. That sucked too. They did Napoleon. That sucked. Populous DS almost didn't suck. Super Magnetic Neo sucked. Spectrobe's okay. Oh, they did UFC Throwdown. They did one of the worst UFC games.
Okay, Dave. So
Genki sucks,
you might
man.
just feel your way around.
Whoa, what is this?
This
is first person?
First person Doom clone. What button did you press?
Square.
So that brings up your menu because nobody sent out a memo on what buttons to use.
Squares menu. Okay,
Squares
good to
menu.
know. That Apple II menu makes me want to play Prince of Persia. Ooh.
How do I do? I don't know how to do things in here.
Okay, so I'll let you. I wanted to let you fumble a little bit. Circle is your confirm here.
So this had Japanese rules in '95.
Yeah. Metal Gear rules.
But how did it open?
Oh, and since there's this is not an analog game.
Yeah.
And there's no DualShock yet. Your triggers are your strafe. So,
they get it. DNA stands for do not attempt to play the game imperative. That's what it means.
Time to go.
This is the Killzone Shadowfall of the PS1.
How do I do it?
So remember, like, look.
I need to
triangle
do
is your
recon on
action
my
button.
Surroundings. Triangle is what now?
Action.
Action.
So like if you would. So you don't have
Whoa. Tron Bond Beginnings calls is what aimbot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. All right.
MLG.
Hey, this looks just as
and
good
you thought
as
it was
in,
a pain in the ass to open doors in BioShock.
Yeah.
This is not even interactive.
Or BioWare. Biohazard.
Oh boy.
Look at them polygons. Whoa, let there be light, huh?
Fuck Zelda. This game is the best door openings.
Yes, Billy Dreamer, this is a 1995 game. So now you can open that door. Wow. All right, got the lights on in here. Ooh,
Time to enact the DNA imperative.
I don't know if what? Oh my god.
This is Carlos.
This is worse than Metal Gear.
This is Carlos. Captain, do you copy?
Hey, Carlos.
Exercise extreme
Los,
caution.
what it is?
The enemy is everywhere and attacks without
I'm gonna call you Carl.
Wow.
So Tenga says, well, my brain's leaking out of my ears. Who's up for a pint of industrial alcohol?
I could go for some of that. I could go for some more. So, whoa, oh my god. Oh, the sound of those shots. And then we got, so constant beeping and then the horrible sounds of explosions.
Am I picking those things up?
I don't know.
But you're killing drones. It was way ahead of itself.
Use the triangle button.
No.
Really, you have to choose to pick shit up?
Maybe because I'm so MLG, those are health things that I don't need.
Maybe.
You're slowly losing ammo.
Data screen.
I didn't know that. No, I did.
Oof, boy, oh boy.
I have no idea if you're going the right way.
Let's see.
Did I? No, I think
Twinkie Dink says this game looks like a 12-year-old discovered Unity assets. I hope you can hear me over the bullets in this game.
Can you open it? Ooh.
Aimbot Master says, this is Carl from Aquatine. You need to shoot them frickin' helicopters or whatever.
What did I say?
Oh,
sorry, excuse me.
This is more ear rape than your average Genesis game.
Oof.
Gunfire sound provided by the sound of Wolverine being thrown against a wall, says Night Dehumidifier.
Clang, 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 clang.
Did you just go backwards?
I didn't get an MLG contract for Clay They did DNA imperative. By getting lost all the time.
Yep.
ID card secured.
Yeah,
I got it. ID card. Ooh, ow, shit. How can you not be shot by that?
Remember, your triggers are all strafe.
It's constant bullets. How do you not get shot by that? You can't dodge the bullets.
Refilled for some reason. I didn't see what you did.
Which way did it go?
Another moral choice. I say left. See, this is a precursor to the extreme games. That's why there's these X's here.
Randolph is pointing out that IGN gave this wonderful game a 3 out of 10 at.
And that's a 1995 3 out of 10.
1995 launch game with nothing else to compare it to.
You know, it is weird to me to get to things that are 20 years old and there's still a web page for them.
Let's be honest. This game is no Crazy Ivan.
So have you guys ever seen, like, you go to Amazon and there's a review on Amazon from 1999 or something?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is the raddest game. I've ever seen.
Are you absolutely sure this isn't Jaguars, Aliens vs. Predators, says Twinkie Dinks? I'm positive it's Kalik.
I'm used to playing games. I'm used to buying games at a bookstore, but now I order it online. Amazon's the best.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
I wonder what my first Amazon purchase was.
Wow, I wonder if you can go back that far.
Well, my account, I bought it on my mama's account back in the day.
God damn it! Ow!
So you don't have the valid ID card to open that door, I guess. Let's see.
Gotta go see Carlos in
This game could have used some Foley work, or Dave Foley, says Sotega. Either one of those would have improved this game. Oh my god! Is it hot in here, or does that game suck?
But guys, that silky smooth 60 frame a second. That might be my MLG PlayStation. Uh-oh. Something's firing at you. It's a thing!
It's a new thing.
Carlos, no! Turned evil.
Well, they all look. Everything looks so different and unique and interesting.
All right, I got that key card.
You did? Did you actually pick it up?
Let's see. Twin King says, if I rented this game at Blockbuster as a kid, I would have been so pissed. Yeah.
So I think the beeping is telling me when I'm getting closer.
Before you had instant access to all the reviews you wanted for free.
Ooh.
Man, look at this. You're in a house
key card?
Before you had instant access to all the reviews you ever wanted to read, you just kind of had to go on box art. You're like, I'm a Blockbuster. This has interesting box art and looks like something I'd get to shoot stuff in.
I mean, it's from Genki, so I gotta buy it.
Brendolf says this Windows 95 screensaver, or no, a Windows 95 screensaver looks more fun than this. Yeah.
Why are you turning it? You on?
I'm not hearing any beeps. I've lost the beeps, I've lost the bleeps, and I've lost greets. So
I could go.
A poster.
I could go for a peanut butter and jam screened sandwich right now. That kind of works. Oh! Boy, that's just as shocking as seeing some monster.
You blew a hole right in my IKEA table.
So you can't aim up or down then.
No.
All right. So this is definitely just full on Doom clone.
Luckily, every enemy attacks me at the same angle.
Night Humidifier says, to put this into perspective, in March of '95, you could be playing Chrono Trigger.
Or this again, why I wasn't totally sold on the PlayStation.
But again, if you were like, man, Chrono Trigger doesn't even have polygons. Look at all these polygons. Clearly a better game. Duh, loser.
Oh my God! It's a horrible Ed 209.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a key.
Twinkie Dink says a good point. Maybe this game looks really good on a 19-inch CRT balanced on top of a milk crate.
It was probably mind-blowing on a CRT television.
Who had a milk crate to hold their things up back then?
I had
did
one
not.
holding my kid records.
My mom just told. Oh wow! Look at that! Whoa!
Doctor Who.
Whoa!
Was Burn Cycle better than this instead of Door? Someday the shit show will have to find out. Look how fucking badical.
Now I had
my God,
my
you get
TV.
inside the mech?
My CRT was on top of a stand with an opening doors where I kept all my VHS tapes of Space Ghost Coast to Coast that I taped off TV, and Simpsons VHS.
Save it, Dave. I don't even know if you can just hit exit.
Well, too late now.
Oh God.
What's it gonna
Seamless
do?
game cinematics.
Yeah.
Boom. B2. Also my favorite vitamin, I might add.
I
It's a
could go for
Batman
some
Forever
that.
reference, which is a reference to this week's Laser Time. Huh? Yeah.
So Tenga says this game
look
is
at
as droll and pointless as the 2016 Republican Party. I can't wait to see this game take a photograph of Kim Davis.
Like
Juice
this
Caboose says,
music.
wait, you're a dude in the mech? I'm like,
Yes.
I think so?
So all of this is not taking place on human scale. I can't even talk.
Cartridge secured.
Guys, I
secured
secured
that
the cartridge. Which is ironic because all these games were on discs.
Twinkie thinks says they were going to call this the Bloodening, yet I see no blood or gameplay. Yeah, it was called I think the Bloodening in Japan and maybe in Europe.
Night Humidifier says, I hope you guys have Bone Storm and 2 copies because you shouldn't be playing it with Caitlin. Shut up, Mom.
That dude. Nice, Dave.
Yeah.
Brandolph says, when do you think they'll do a Kickstarter for this underrated treasure? Remember when they tried to do a Night Trap Kickstarter? Didn't work out so well.
No.
Same with when they tried to do one for Dizzy the Egg. Nobody wanted that either.
Except for Britos.
Nope. Well, clearly not enough Britos.
No, enough Britos.
Oh my god, I really don't want to look up a fucking fact to this at all.
Are we Carlos? Is anyone Carlos? Where the fuck is Carlos?
Why does everybody leave fucking killer helicopters in their barracks?
Danmar is right. Remember when it was a big deal to finally have a TV in your own room?
Yes.
A TV of your own?
My parents wouldn't let me, so I bought one for $25 from my friend's father and had him bring it over to the house. I hollowed out a dresser and put the TV inside of it. So my parents couldn't see it, so I could close like an armoire and close the TV in it.
I remember my first TV was when we moved to Atlanta, and I could put the TV inside my closet, and so I just had my bed facing my closet. And I remember one of the first things watching on it. It wasn't the first, but it was like one of the earliest things I remember watching on it was back-to-back Clarissa Explains It All. And Wild and Crazy Kids, while playing with my Super Friends action figure of Lex Luthor.
Gunk. Great sound effect.
I am.
Yeah, someone's looking. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I can do
This
a little
game has
speed
made me
action
never
there.
want to play games again, says Poop Ghost.
Well, let me know when you've had enough. We can jump into our last one.
Yeah, I kind of want to solve this puzzle.
I'm gonna try and look it up.
Maybe I've already solved it. Now I've learned.
I like that they
this,
have random tangent is right. They have mech-sized bunk beds in this world.
Yeah.
Because you are in a mech. You're not a human-sized man. You're in a mech.
Oh my god, there is no fact for this.
Maybe if I ask what nice.
Tedador says they missed those PS1 long boxes. You know, they only did that because they ran out of the regular boxes because they sold too many games. They didn't realize they'd have to use them. That's why there's so many mixed up games for the launch.
The only thing on GameFAQs is an invincibility code.
Well, that won't help me right now. I can't invincible my way through that door.
But there is one question on the one single
How do I
message
open
on the
that door?
board. Does the erosion gun kill Dr. Kim in 3 shots? I'm sorry to say that the erosion gun is meant as a last resort weapon in case you run low on special weapon ammo and there are only 3 bullets. That was posted 2 years ago.
Schnazzy One says, I remember getting a TV in my room back in the day, and I used the whole day to try and find the most decipherable scrambled porn. Well, you had to wait for nighttime for that, so my plan with descrambled porn was that I could get in Showtime kind of a tiny bit, and so you'd have to wait for the Red Shoe Diaries to come on.
But sometimes perfect sound.
Yeah, sometimes the sound would come by perfectly.
All right,
yeah.
I'm done with this. Sorry.
So Dave's done with this.
Fuck this.
Tell you what, we're gonna jump into Toshinden, but before I don't have a commercial for it. I have a video that Dave and I worked on.
Oh boy!
With Toshinden Ring Out. But you can find this at any time in our YouTube channel, youtube.com/LaserTime Network. I don't know how it's going to look in this small window, but let's see, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, we will be jumping into Toshinden right nowish.
I love those ring outs.
Oh, it's not going to be super low.
Whoa.
Some fighters have come for personal glory. Others have come to
Can you
fight
hear it?
for those
Can you hear it, people?
But all will
So what is the deal, Dave? If you stand close to the edge and win, you'll do a win pose animation and
but
still
ring
fall
out
out of the
loud.
ring.
Yep.
Because you celebrate wherever you're standing. So because you're celebrating wherever you stand, if your movement makes you fall out, you will fall out.
Yep.
This was a great co-working by you guys. And the win word doesn't know what to do when you fall either. Sometimes.
This is the one that inspired it for me.
Eddie.
And this is the best one, I think, of the group.
See, aren't you guys sad you never watch our YouTube videos? Yes.
Oh, Siegfried. Ah, there he goes. Well, not Siegfried, whatever his name is.
Poor old man.
But they don't stop their.
Well, they keep talking.
They yell and keep talking.
That Easter Island in the background. Oh. This is why they learned to reset everybody to go back to the center of the world.
And yes, even the final boss is not immune.
The final boss can fall out. Yeah, check that out on our YouTube channel, guys. But without further ado, we'll just jump into the game.
Words fail them. Yeah, that's right, Snazzy One.
Here we go, people. And again, if you didn't see that VG Empire, what a fucking this here we can skip past
Eight
this.
baby turtles.
It has this series has some of the greatest, most insane music, especially
unbelievably good.
Should we do
music.
right now?
You can do 2 players.
No, I was gonna say 2 rounds, but not. Why bother?
I want to
do
see
1
you
round.
Yeah, 1 round, baby. So this was a mind blower. Even though I'd been playing Virtua Fighter, this was still a mind blower. Also, I think because Virtua Fighter on the Saturn was not good. The first version of it, Remix, was much better.
And I thought Tekken was a ripoff of this game because this came first to consoles.
Yeah.
This didn't have an arcade counterpart?
No, it was an original. I think eventually it might have come to arcade. I'll look that up. But yeah, this was a big deal, and it's one of those sad fall from graces that they just they had enough not good ones, and
it's the story.
that was it.
To me, it's the story of Sony: mild success, constant sequels until everybody tires of the franchise in 4 years.
You could look up. If people could look up special moves, it would be a help. Also, look at this rat. You can do tumble salts towards or away from the screen. Features now. Who needs Street Fighter?
Toshinden. Yeah, look at those weapons and stuff.
Anytime.
And everybody was so turned on by Sophia, man.
I
She
mean,
was
like,
a
it's
sex symbol of the 90s.
I am having a lot of difficulty
focusing on the game.
Yeah.
And it's so dumb that in the box art there, you can see that box art. They didn't even put her on the cover. They didn't realize she'd be that popular, and they just had some dumb American like read bullshit.
Destroy the Skies. I used to love this game. I think you can still love this game. It's perfectly acceptable. It's a sound fighting game. It's a sound B fighting game.
So yeah, this was made by Tansoft too. Man, what a day to make.
Yeah, I did something.
See, they made the Itadaki Streets for Itadaki Street games for. They also made the Simple series games, but not any of the ones you played, like Block Kazushi. Let's see here. They made Power Smash. Power Smash was fun.
Poopgo says, I'm super gay, but Sophia made me straight. Ivy may have ripped off Sophia. I'm thinking Sosotinga. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Are you guys surprised to find out that the same people that made up Sophia also made up the Oni-Chanbara games?
Yes.
Is that any surprise to you?
How come she never does cameos? She'd be great for
I guess she's a dead character now. You know, this never came to arcades. This did come to Game Boy. It did have a Game Boy game.
Where the music is weirdly similar. Oh, you know what was
legit
no
music.
rad?
Sorry, guys.
What was legit rad back in the day? Look at that screen. It's showing what's happening on the screen that we're playing on.
Yeah, I don't know how to read the special moves.
That was pretty cool.
Ah, shit.
D, D, B, B, and slash.
Down, down, back, backslash.
Oh, down, down.
Do you have the code to unlock Kratos? That's not dehumidifier.
That shit ain't happening.
Ooh, getting a good angle on it too.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so obviously
take off a lot of health, but a lot of shame.
By the time Toshinden 2 came out, they realized that Sophia was the way to go, and so they were using a lot of ads with her and using ads of her Japanese drawing too. Which this game was so big in Japan they even made their own anime of it. Where Sophia has a nude scene.
Yeah,
she has a shower scene, not unlike Chun-Li's shower scene from Street Fighter.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know.
Thunder Ring was probably
down,
Love Shower, B, D, B, D, D, F, F, K, R2, R1, R2.
That's got spamming projectiles.
Wow, Capcom put out Toshinden 2 in arcades. That's
really?
crazy. I did not know that. Toshinden 2 was the one. When I played Toshinden 2, I was like, oh yeah, this sucks. Like, I forgot this sucked. I've been playing Tekken and Virtua Fighter 2 now, and I realize this sucks.
Motherfucker.
They both have moves that say Sonic. That's not so good. That's not so good, Al.
I'm a big pile of sweat.
I don't feel as sweaty as yesterday. I don't know about you guys. How do you feel?
Did a little bike ride today. I showered.
I shower before I come here every time, though. I still think I need to put on a second coat of deodorant every time I'm here.
Alright, one more time.
I don't know what that guy is saying.
Sweet dreams.
It's got to be sweet.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
You can't tell if it's the compression or Japanese.
Sonic Blast. Sonic Baseball. Has anyone seen that commercial?
And yeah, this game was
best boy.
No, this game was made by the anime was also directed by Masami Obari, who was famously a designer turned director who did some of the best anime boob jiggle of the 90s. Nobody could do anime boob jiggle like Masami Obari.
The publisher is technically Tomy now.
Fucker, what
a dick. God damn, man.
You lost to the computer?
Alright.
Free Game says if you pre-ordered this game, did it come with Tobal 1 character DLC?
Do not put this game in the same category as Tobal. Tobal is great. And
it's funny to remember a time when there wasn't pre-order DLC on shit.
I think I gotta go with Foe. He's neither friend nor foe.
Pasta Bird is a big fan of Masami Obari. What's your favorite Masami Obari film, Pasta Bird? Is it Go Kaiser? Is it, oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. I hate it when my brother played as him. I said he was cheap. Wait, you're moving too fast. This is too fast.
Not for me.
They're up!
Oh. Wait, yeah, is something wrong here? Did you turn on turbo?
It's our MLG. We have a Pro Action Replay attached to our MLG PS3.
Still looks great. Who is screaming?
Trungo.
Yeah. See, Pasta Bird's favorite is Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser.
God
even
damn
though
it.
that has weird, like, incest stuff with the two main characters.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I love the Fatal Fury movies too. I also love the Canadian voice actors on the Fatal Fury movies because the bad guy in one of them is just like, Terry Bogard, I'm gonna stop you, Terry Bogard. But I will say, even though of course the Mai Shiranui boob jiggle is all over the place in the Fatal Fury movies, the fight animation is really good. You may shake your head at all the fan service,
that?
but
Yeah. He's an old man.
The fights are really good.
Oh, need to see some MLG bullshit here, Dave.
You guys are
Who won?
Draw, damn. So Tenga.
You advance?
Again.
So Hawkington 96 says we're looking good for the Toshinden bracket of Evo 2016.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, I think so. Tenga, the game did come first. It just didn't really. It was not widely available. Certainly not in America.
Come on, Dave, pull this shit out. This is a little girl, for fuck's sake.
She's good.
Eris.
She hitting you with her ass?
Yep.
Ooh, you got her. Yeah, her. So I was cool with Sophia being a sex symbol for this game, if that's what they're going for. But like, Ellis became one as well. They were like posting stuff together.
Oh shit!
That seemed like one of those things for the Japanese market more so than America, since she is not of legal age here.
That's right, Twinkie Dink. Street Fighter the game was a PS1 launch title too. Yeah, I just thought we could that could encompass an entire shit show stream, whereas none of these really could.
So Tenka says more like Mai Shira Nudie. Am I right? You are right. So Tenga says Go Kaiser's characters basically ripped off every popular anime ever. Yeah, that is how I remember it, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Didn't the sequel have a live-action intro with actors, people asking?
Hey, not this one.
Not Toshinden 2?
Oh, Toshinden 2, maybe.
And Ballerina Toshinden 3 actually had
Duke
arenas.
was so fucking cheap. Like, I think we had a no Duke rule in our house.
You got the longest weapon.
Longest reach, and like an unblock it, like once you get in the start of that combo, there's no getting out of it.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to play dirty here and try referring out.
What, ringing him out?
Yeah.
But
you know how this works. We had to choreograph that whole video on youtube.com/lasertime. But
oh man, 90 Humidifier is getting too jock fans.
Yeah!
90 Humidifier says the only way to beat Duke is to use UNC. That's a college basketball joke, guys.
I don't get it.
Go Duke!
Duke wins the NCAA tournament quite often, and UNC is one of the few that's beat them in it. Duke is a very good NCAA basketball team. I say this as somebody who wished that their Arkansas Razorbacks were as good, and who have lost to Duke far too many times.
I wish I didn't know anything you just said.
Ampetent, we can't play Crash Bandicoot. That's not a launch game. That'll be 20 next year.
That was
Sorry.
a system seller.
Yeah.
A killer app, if you will.
I won't. I didn't. I was playing Super Mario 64. I wasn't playing Crash Bandicoot.
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Well, meanwhile, Sotenga says, you're fighting Duke Nukem. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, Poxabird is saying, call Serpentor to fight Duke. There's a lot of great Duke jokes going on in the chat right now.
What's that smell? Dookie.
Mr. Body Massage says, I just made basketball sound boring. Jeez, sorry. A 3D fighting game with projectiles. Now that's something crazy.
Tobal 2 did that.
Mm-hmm. You love your Tobal 2. Oh, Dave.
I got too zealous. Hold on. Bam!
Talking about sports is where I draw the lines. Poop goes. Me too. No sports.
I think I gotta do more.
Well, Night Dehumidifier, we're gonna save Street Fighter the movie for another day because that's too good to just lump in with the likes of Killiac.
Besides, what else are we gonna play with Street Fighter EX?
Yeah, that's right. Wow. I don't think Street Fighter EX deserves shit treatment.
I love the EX. Oh, Dave, don't lose this battle after you're so close.
That was made by who? Acme or Sachem or
Rika.
Rika, that's right. Arika, because the owner of the company's name is Akira. It was Arika backwards. Get it?
Oh, this. You got caught up with Kayan last time.
But now I know to use the movement more.
So less block, more dodge.
Lightsabers. Light Slash is asking Henry, real talk. What is there to do in Arkansas? I don't think any other state is quite as boring.
Their chief export is homophobia.
That is actually a true statement. Until recently, they were one of those states who wanted a state-based gay marriage law. But I will say Hot Springs is really cool. There's a lot of nice hot springs there you can hang out in the wintertime.
Olive Garden has never-ending breadsticks.
I love Mazzio's Pizza. It's a pizza chain they only have I've only seen in Arkansas. Mazzio's Pizza.
There's a Bill Clinton statue.
I mean, you could go to the Bill Clinton. You could go to the Bill Clinton Presidential Library. You could definitely go there.
So when this guy's not fighting with the bow, he's making really good DVDs.
Let's see. What else can you do in Arkansas? It's been a long time, baby. There's a Diamond Beach. I know that. And there's a man-made.
Whoa! What the fuck is that?
There's a man-made square lake.
Oh God!
I know that.
Oh God! Yes.
And you can watch some college football games. Go woo, Pig Suey.
Uh-oh. Your old rival. I hope there. You think there's an ending to the game, Dave?
It's true, Hired Pun. They export Clintons and Huckabees. Clintons and
All has
Huckabees.
friends, no foes.
Anyone remember the PlayStation demo disc that came with some of this on the first units? Yeah, they had
certainly.
Tomb Raider and a game called IQ.
If there was one thing I could rip off blatantly from, that we could rip off blatantly from Giant Bomb, it would be their demo disc gameplay things, because fans sent them demo discs from all around the world, and then they streamed them.
That would have been awesome. I wanted to do that.
I couldn't find the our disc for the original PlayStation demo disc, because if I was gonna do it, you'd have to do it with the original one that had like Jumping Flash and
there's one out there. The only one that I bought on eBay, because I didn't get a PlayStation until a little later. PlayStation Underground, those demo discs, they were like Nintendo Powers, but you could put them in your PlayStation. There's one all hosted by the Mystery Science Theater 2000 game.
Yeah.
And they all talk about playing Crash Bandicoots, and then they make fun of the commercials, MST3K style.
Let's see.
I can send you a stack of OXM discs, Poop Ghost. I don't think that'll be necessary. This controller has a property of OXM tag on it.
Light Slash says, everybody said watch Razorbacks games while they were in Arkansas. Yeah, that's kind of what you do, but you have to go all the way up to Fayetteville for that.
Who wants that, man? I'd rather watch a lynching in Little Rock.
Chris!
What?
You know, I have a weird relationship with Arkansas, I will say that. A few times when I was there, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm home now. And then one person, because like, oh, I did grow up here, and this is my homeland. I should respect that. And then I'd see one lawn jockey or one person would say the N-word and just say like, wow, that's just normal to say that, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
This place is not accommodating to the life I want to lead now.
Yeah.
And I'll make fun of it all I want.
They do have fried catfish I love, though. But
David.
I found a fried catfish place here in Oakland. I'm going to be trying out soon. That looks to have fried catfish the way my daddy used to make it.
But I'm starving over here.
Could you go for some fried catfish?
No, I'm probably going to have a salad with extra quinoa.
I have, Amphitin, I'm sorry to say I have not watched the Colbert thing yet.
I have. I thought like the first bit was like really fun, and then the rest of it was like It's pretty cornball talk show shit with a shitload of commercials. Holy fuck. Yeah, anything that was just Colbert was kind of awesome.
He doesn't have like a second in command?
He never did before, man.
Yeah, he's got John Baptiste as his band leader, and he performed Everyday People with Aretha Franklin and...
Whoa, with Aretha Franklin?
I think so, yeah. And like Ben Folds is playing piano. It was just like this huge musical number.
City.
I don't know, it all seemed like Tyler and I were marveling at all. Like, this is what the rest of the world watches. These are commercials for things we don't interact with.
Poop Ghost is on my side with fried catfish.
Bob Odenkirk was my favorite fighter in Soul Calibur. I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Hawkington says that my experience with the American South is limited to Southern Bastards, and I will say that Southern Bastards is both like a ever so slightly extreme version of the actual South, but it is the South. It definitely, Chris and I were both like, oh, home. This reminds us of home.
Dude, the most important thing in Tallahassee, Florida is their stupid fucking college football.
Aurora Revolution.
Everybody gets to act like an idiot and park wherever they want. Kind of ruin the city for a
and the high school teams are working hard to get on the college teams.
Is that it?
I'm gonna try one more run through.
All right, you do that.
With my original player of choice.
Oh man, Light Slash thinks fried catfish is Mick Nasty. You're not.
Oh yeah, I
friend,
forgot about
bro.
this. You could change their outfits. Whoa, look at that.
I like that.
Less caffeine, foe.
It looks like Don Quixote.
Sexy.
Are you gonna be Ellis?
Look, that's a non-threatening KN. That's threatening KN. Non-threatening. Sexy Ellis.
Clicketing says, I'm from Baton Rouge, Hank. LSU tailgating is the best food you will ever eat. Go Tigers, with it spelled the French way.
What about tailgating could make the food taste better?
The camaraderie of your fellow friends.
At best, it's a subpar barbecue. Holy shit. This guy's stage plays real fast.
Yeah, Poop Up says fried catfish is the best type.
And a ring out. A clean wind followed by a ring out.
I never give up either.
Yeah, hired pun, you're right. Arkansas is so homophobic. Hillary Clinton ran in 08 against gay marriage. How did she get away with that? I ask myself that now as she's running for president. I'm like, are we just gonna forget? Like, people's opinions can change, but I do hate that about Hillary, that in a couple of cases she's just like, oh, what's popular? Okay, I'll go with what's popular. Really, Hillary? You can't, you're gonna vote for the Iraq War and against gay marriage?
Bernie
Cool.
Sanders all the way.
But Bernie Sanders is unelectable, man. Trump will beat him. No, I don't think Trump will be the Republican candidate. I just can't see the Republicans letting him do it.
He doesn't have Kim Davis' stamp of approval.
Colbert definitely has a great bit on Trump.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, it is very good. And you should definitely watch it. Andy has memorabilia on his wall, including a cursed amulet that makes him advertise things.
And I read the Captain America
like,
shield was back.
Yeah. It was funny. But I don't know how long it'll be funny for.
Bow time.
So Tenga says it's too bad Ellis gets shot by Alan Rickman in the end of her game. What's that? I don't get that reference.
No, I thought I'm not going to vote for Trump, Amtent. I just thought it was funny that it seemed like he would win the Republican nomination, and then a bunch of people beat up immigrants in Boston and thank Trump for it. I'm like, oh yeah, there's evil people who who actually think he's a hero.
Yeah.
And even though I think he's the president America definitely deserves.
Absolutely.
He's the worst person for
the ones who shit on Obama for so long. You know, something about that. One thing I loved about the pulling up that Colbert at the Correspondence Dinner thing was remembering, like, when the Correspondence Dinner, like, it now is a series of viral videos. That is a Correspondence Dinner. But back in 2006, it was not hip. It was not cool to be at the Correspondence Dinner. So getting Colbert, like, Colbert's thing was, holy shit, go to C-SPAN's YouTube page and watch this now.
It's crazy. I've never seen anybody in the world make fun of the president to that degree to their face. But who said that? Battle Arena Politidense Sotanga, Mr. Body Massage says, Christian start a political podcast called Blazer Time. I don't care about politics. I just have common sense. And I don't vote.
Okay. So Tangy's explaining that getting shot by Alan Rickman thing. Ellis was the name of the guy who tried to negotiate with Hans Gruber.
Hans, baby.
I don't remember. That guy's name is not worth remembering to me.
So of
Brendel says, I'm glad I'm not
Complexity.
in America because all these politicians sound terrifying. Well, you guys have your own terrifying guys. Doesn't that Miscavige guy sound pretty scary? Isn't something going on with
I don't know. One more.
Let's talk about the Syrian.
We've run out of things to talk about. This was supposed to be a celebration of the PlayStation's launch. I think we've done a good job of that, showing you what the first crop of games looked like on September 9th, 1995, 20 years ago to the day of this recording. We've got that awesome Ring Out video on YouTube.com/LaserTime Network and a bunch of other streams. Tomorrow, being Thursday, we will stream have our Nintendo stream, and I love that we're doing a month of Mario shit in honor of Mario Maker.
That's tomorrow, man.
Because that shit is just pure bliss to me. All right, guys, that will have to do.
Oh, Ballerina Tushin.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Sweet dreams.
We'll be back tomorrow at 3.